Hi, welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I had a taste for chicken wings, so I'm going to be making honey lemon pepper chicken wings. I think that if you try this recipe, you're truly going to enjoy it, so let's get started. Of course, you're going to need the chicken wings. Now, I've already washed these, and these are already cut. You can cut yours or you can leave them whole, however you choose. You're going to need lemons and the lemon zest. So I'm going to take that from this. You're going to need lemon pepper, honey. You need any kind of hot sauce that you have. This is extra hot sauce, but you don't have to use that. Use any hot sauce that you have. You're going to need black pepper and you're going to need butter. Now I'm going to go away and I'm going to get all my ingredients ready. Of course, because I'm making so much, I'm going to put your ingredients in the description box. So once I do that, I'm going to also season up these chicken wings. I'm going to put just the lemon pepper on the chicken wings. That's all. Just the lemon pepper on the chicken wings. I'm going to allow it to sit for 30 minutes. So while that's sitting, I'm going to get everything else ready and I'll come back, meet you at the stove. Be right back. Okay, I wanted to show you this step because a lot of people, when I say season something, they just do it like this. See, so it's not a lot of seasoning on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of the lemon pepper to this so it looks like all of the rest of this chicken. Now you see how my chicken done? That's the way you season something. You put a generous amount of seasonings on it. Otherwise, you're not going to taste it. It's going to taste bland no matter what it is that you're cooking, what kind of meats it is that you're cooking. And I didn't show you, but I added some granulated garlic powder to this because I just love the flavor that garlic has on chicken. Now you don't put any flour on this chicken. You just go ahead and you pop it into your oil. And you're going to let this cook for about 7 or 8 minutes. And when you're placing chicken into a skillet, always place the pieces away from you. Okay? Let them flop away from you. Because if you let it flop the other way, it's going to flop back and it's going to pop you. So always place it in away from you. Now we're going to let that cook for a while. Now, while that's cooking, sorry, I'm trying to get just a couple more pieces down in there. Alrighty. Now that's going to fry up for a while. And we got like about 8 minutes. I'm going to turn my stove up. And there you go. Now I want to show you something on this side. On this side, I have melted butter in there, and that's a half a stick, a little bit more than a half a stick, but like I said, I'll put your ingredients at the bottom so you don't have to worry about this. Now to this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add to my melted butter, I'm going to add my lemon juice. Okay, and that's really the juices from 2 lemons. Then I'm going to add my lemon zest to that. I'm going to add my hot sauce. And I'm going to add, I have a half a teaspoon of pepper in here, and this was the rest of my lemon pepper seasonings that I had, and I grinded mine myself by using just that little grinder. So I'm going to make certain that I utilize all of this. So I went ahead and I put that in. Now this is going to be your sauce that's going to go over your chicken wings. Now to this, I'm going to add a cup of honey. I don't take this lightly, because this is good. I'm going to put this on the back burner and I'm going to allow it to just go ahead and simmer while my wings are cooking. And it's going to form a thick sauce. And once it forms that thick sauce, that's what we're going to use to coat these wings with. Okay? So I'm going to put this on the back burner. And I'm going to let that just go ahead and cook while I'm going ahead and attending to this chicken. Now, as soon as my chicken wing is done, I'll show you the first batch. I'm just going to stick it in a bowl. And then until I get everything done, by that time my sauce will be ready. And I'll go ahead and I'll coat this up. And this is part of my dinner, so that's why you see a pot on the back of the stove. So I'll bring you back and just show you what it looks like once I take this batch out. Be right back. Okay, now the chicken has been in there maybe 8-9 minutes, and this is the way that it looks. So I'm getting ready to take out the first batch so that I can put in the second batch. And I want you to take a look at this sauce. The sauce has thickened up. It's still boiling, and you have to, just be in remembrance that you have to, stir it. So you don't have to stir it constantly, but you do have to stir it. So I pulled it off of the heat just so you can see how it is thickening up. See? And that's the way that you want this sauce to actually look. So I'm going to put it back on this heat and let it just continue to cook while I'm frying up this chicken. And I'll bring you back when I get all of the chicken fried up. But it's at this point that you want to start taking your chicken out and getting your chicken ready for the next step. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just want to show you the sauce. See it? And let it cook. Let it cook until it gets like this. Okay? And now that sauce is ready. So once that chicken gets ready, you'll see me pour it over. And look at that glaze. That's a beautiful glaze. So once the chicken gets ready, I'll bring you back and then I'll pour it over. Be right back. Alrighty, now this sauce, look at it. That sauce has cooled down just a little bit. Look at that. It is so thick and rich looking. And one other thing I wanted to tell you about these chicken wings. I'm just on my second batch. I got one more batch to go. When your chicken wings float to the top, they're done. That's one of the ways to tell that your chicken wings are actually done. Now I can do this by sight because I've been doing it for so long. But see, when they float at the top, they are done. So that's a good point of reference to use when you're cooking chicken wings. Okay? Alrighty, be right back. Okay, now I'm back and all of the chicken wings are fried up. And let me just explain this. It's not burnt. You see these little pepper streaks like that. But this is how your chicken is actually supposed to look. So I'm going to take some of the sauce. And I'm going to just put it over and I'm going to mix these in. And I have tasted these wings. And trust me, oh my goodness. If you have never tried anything that Chris cooks, or if you've tried it and the dishes have really come out, just like my dishes come out because you followed my instructions to a T, you got to try this one. You got to try this one. Because this is, oh my goodness. When I tell you, oh my goodness, I mean, oh my goodness. These are truly delicious. I could have sat there and probably ate them all if I didn't have to come back and show them to you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it about 3 minutes because I want the sauce to adhere to the chicken and I want that to become really thick, sticky, and good. So the only way to do that is to let it rest in this sauce for a minute. So I'm going to let it rest and then I'm going to dish up a plate and I'm going to bring you back and show you what that plate actually looks like. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, but oh my goodness. All right, now we're back and I've dished up some, and I'm going to take the last little bit of this sauce that I have left in the pot. Let me see if I can, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to pour this down on this. But I'm telling you, these are delicious. It's an old saying out there that it makes you want to go and slap somebody. This is it. Now, if you've ever tried anything that I've cooked and you have enjoyed it, you absolutely must try this, because this is a winner. It's a 10. I think that if you tried it, you are truly going to enjoy it. That's what Chris is making for you today. I am doing honey lemon pepper wings. I think that this is really going to be a treat for my family. And as always, thank you for watching Chris Cook for You Too. Sneak preview, I have a new channel that's out. It's not really a channel, it's a store. It's called justincooking.com. It's not ready to actually hit the market. It will probably be hitting Monday or Tuesday, and I will talk to you about it. But if you want a sneak preview, just go over there. Pots, pans, carts, everything that you could possibly need for your kitchen enjoyment and pleasures. That's justincooking.com. Not with a G, ended with an N. So, JUSTINCOOKIN.com. Thank you so much for watching. Chris Cook for You Too. Bye.